Guys, Fultoncards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York City. Let's go. For me today, yeah, I do indeed have a box of 2021 Upper Deck SP Signature Edition, Case 4, box number 8. It's been great, don't hate. If you're gonna comment on social media, love, don't hate. So let's rock and roll. It's the last box. The previous box was an absolute bust. I guess I was owed one. We do revert to the mean. We do sort of abide by the law of averages. So this case is probably not as good as my prior cases, which have been stellar. I mean, just bomb. So you'd have to figure that, you know, at some point in time, the chickens would come home to roost, albeit I still have hit 2 Future Watch autos, right? So not the end of the world for sure, and a Yara Yager, and I probably shall do a recap video of the case once again so you guys see what I hit. And I'm curious what the other side of the case portends. Of course, the entire case is 16 boxes, inners are 8, right? So Isabart, McCourt, Grant Pure Dominant Digits, Trottier, and Henri Richard. I mean, man, I don't think he has an auto. If he did, it would just be amazing. Of course, he's passed, right? So Melnick, and we have a Ray Whitney and in his Dallas gear. Nystrom, Gilchrist, as well as the Biz. I wouldn't mind another acetate as well. That would work out for me. Oh, and speaking of which, here is an acetate. Huh. I'm tempted to save it. I hate doing that to you guys, but I just feel like it could be something really good. And I've been doing it for the entire case, so, you know, don't mind me. At least we hit an acetate. Shannon, we have an evolve of McCabe, Briere, Pronovost, and Murray Wilson. McCabe, of course, has an evolve auto. I think he has an evolve auto, doesn't he? I know Kelly Rudy does, Grant Pure does, Keith Primo does, Hasek does. Marcel Dion does, Esposito does, so a nice mix of players have those evolves. Thibaut, Belanger, there we have a Gary Mean, Donnelly, and Ronick. I've certainly seen the Marcel Dion evolve auto, I've seen the Timo Solani auto, so there's some really good names there, man. What is this? This is just another base canvas, I believe. And look at that. Oh, that would be a nice one as well. Dougie Gilmore in his Calgary gear. I mentioned that Gilchrist won the Stanley Cup with Detroit, but you know, he lost on Canadiens' home ice against Calgary, against that Calgary team. All right, Havlak, and there's the Peter Forsberg Dominant Digits. What does it say? It says, so it makes reference to his Calder Trophy winning season in 94-95 and his 21 points in the playoffs. He also was a beast, of course, with the World Juniors, putting up monster numbers. Definitely a popular Future Watch, I found out. I was able to sell mine for a pretty penny, considering I have 2 of them. Yep, Pierre Bouchard, Payet, and look at this, the Yara Yager. I know it's not signed, but if it would be, it would just, can you imagine 2 Yagers in one case? That would just be wicked. Wouldn't mind a Saku Koivu as well, to be honest with you guys. The ideal Future Watch for me would be a Flower. I still don't have his auto version, but boy, oh boy, I mean, I just picked up his gold version, maybe overpaid a bit for it, but man, I mean, it's one that I needed, you know? I still need his sticker auto one. Of course, I've hit 2 of his Quebec Jersey 97 sticker autos, which is really impossible grouping to hit, and I've hit him twice. So there's the evolve of Denis Savard, evolution and regression, I guess. Billy Smith, Mean, and Steve Larmer. So we have a Mike Commodore with his microphone haircut underneath there. Berenson, Nieuwendyk, and Brisebois. Brisebois, of course, is in the Half Centennial series. The Upper Deck Centennial series. There's also a Leaf. Oh, a 97 auto we have here, guys. A 97 auto. So let's see, I feel like I've hit a ton of these in this particular case, so let's cue it, guys. And there's Flower. Don't mind seeing Flower. So at least we have a couple of hits in this last box, which is good stuff. You know what, it's Chichu again. I've already hit Chichu. Now I'm doubling up. I'm doubling up at this point. A Jonathan Chichu, 50 goal scorer. You know, someone on my last thread said, you know, was bummed out that I hit a Chicho as if it were a bad card. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, 56 goals in 2005, 2006. Of course, we all know he's from Moose Factory, one of the most interesting places to emanate from. Oh, nice. Look at this, the flower. That he does not have an auto on the canvas. So if you see an auto, it's a fake or it has to be inscribed. But I think he passed before the release of the product. In fact, I saw a fake. I saw a fake on eBay of that card hard signed, and it's not supposed to be. I wonder if anybody bought it. I might have bitched to eBay, I can't recall. Lyles, Brandon Moore, people do that. It's terrible. And it looks so fake too, because he has one of the most glamorous, beautiful autos in the history of the hobby. So don't be fooled. I mean, Gil Effler has a very, very tight auto. All right, continuing on. Hopefully you don't get shorted again. That'd be a bummer. Yeah, Iserman, Rick Chartra, and Dandino. Let's see, Mironov, and it is in fact the Secord, Al Secord, as opposed to Laura Secord, Tikkanen. Last two packs, guys. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, we might have been shorted our last two boxes. That would be disastrous with an asterisk. All right, come on, hit me, hit me, hit me. What is this? It's a Decagon Gold. Okay, so we did hit a Decagon Gold auto to end the case. Let's see, who could it possibly be? It could be Mike Liute, because he's pretty prominent. But it's a great list. It is a fantastic list. So let's do it, and then we'll do the Future Watch. Okay. I was worried, man. I was worried we'd get shorted 2 boxes in a row. In other words, the case over-delivered by an auto. So let's see who we hit here. Let's see if we can do any damage. But these are groups, so you know how it goes. Ooh, hair. Oh my goodness. It's a Sedin, I think. I think it's the Sedin. That is solid. We hit the Henrik Sedin. That is solid. That is super solid. Okay, now we're talking. That is beautiful. And I collect the set, and I do not have the Henrik Sedin. You know what's really funny is how similar the Henrik Sedin and the Daniel Sedin autos look. They look like they're from the same person or from the same womb. Okay, so we do have something here. It could be orange, it could be red. I don't know, but we'll see. All right. I mean, it could be Brett Hull. I mean, it could be Reggie Leach. I have no idea. So cue the music once again. This is our last Future Watch of this case, in case you're wondering. And it is that New Jersey or is that Philly? Eddie O? Oh, wow, okay. It's a Blackhawk. It's Eddie O? It's Eddie O. It's Eddie O. Wow, that's another one I don't have. Of all the ones to expect, man, that was unexpected. I didn't even know Eddie O was in the checklist, mind you, and on Chicago. All right, so this was a solid box to close it out, guys. An eventful break. So curious now as to what the second half of this master case entails, because I feel like there will be a big case hit. So that's basically it, guys. I should have guessed that I'd hit a Decagon auto. I think I was missing one in this case, unless I'm mistaken. So that's kind of awesome. Certainly a solid box with 3 hard hits, big names as far as I'm concerned. Not the major names, but well-known quantities. And I will do a hit recap. I intend to do a hit recap. And by the way, guys, I will do the other half of the master case, which now I think might have a good case hit, sort of Future Watch auto. That's my best guess. But I'm gonna wait. I have some other things to open for sure, so it will be when we're ready for it. I think we have to take a little bit of a time out on this product. So happen to be Fultoncards, guys. Do me the honor of liking, hashtagging Dryden. I'm Fultoncards, live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York City.
Under the blue moon, I saw you so soon.